Hello sports fans, this is Steven here for JustMyPicks.com, and I'm bringing you a special Week 11 matchup between the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Chicago Bears. The Chicago Bears, let's face it, last week had a chance to take the lead in the NFC North against the Lions and end up losing. Also, the Cincinnati Bengals were upset by the Baltimore Ravens in a close, very close overtime football game. We saw Joe Flacco take control of that football game late and show why he's a defending Super Bowl champion, and show why the Baltimore Ravens have confidence in themselves still. Coming into this game, the Bears quarterback, Jay Cutler, is not healthy at all. He needs to take time, heal that groin before he tries to come back, because we saw him overthrow some throws, throw some throws, and just not have that accuracy you need from a quarterback. You're looking at some of the potential factors that's going to harm him long term if he doesn't get it together. The Chicago Bears year after year have collapsed each and every year, and this is another example of it. They have Matt Forte, they have Brandon Marshall, they have weapons on offense like Alshon Jeffrey that show you can do things on offense in a good way. But when it comes down to it, that Bears defense does not get the job done. I know that they've held up in some good games. I know that they've done some good things. But as I saw last week, and Reggie Bush tore them apart, I expect fully for the Baltimore Ravens to use Ray Rice in a similar fashion, to plug him at wide receiver, plug him at halfback, plug him at a little bit of fullback, and let him catch passes out of the backfield and use a two-back set to really set the atmosphere for this football game. When you're looking at the Ravens, they have a lot to prove. They have a lot to win. This AFC North is wide open. So is the NFC North. Both these teams can potentially make the playoffs if they continue to win football games close on home and away turf. So I'm looking at the Baltimore Ravens and saying, this is your chance to show your maturity level, show you can bounce back from a good win and win another emotional football game. There's going to be a lot of emotion in this football game on Sunday. Both these teams want to make the playoffs, and both these teams have a realistic chance of making the playoffs. So I'm picking the Baltimore Ravens to win this football game. I just don't trust that quarterback that they have, whether it's Jay Cutler or whether it's the backup, because I just feel like the defense of the Baltimore Ravens is going to throw the kitchen sink at this football team. And I feel like Terrell Suggs and I feel like Elvis Dumervil are going to have their way with that front four, to have their way against the Chicago Bears offensive line. I felt they'll get a couple of sacks and separate the game close on. So check us out at JustMyPicks.com. You can also follow me on Twitter at JustMyPicksTV. You can also check me out on YouTube, YouTube.com/JustMyPicksTV. Remember to share our videos in your groups on Facebook and on Twitter. Also, please subscribe. Let your comments be known under the videos. And thank you very much. Please check out our prediction videos next week. Thank you very much.